the nod to the Trump peace plan is almost laughable at this stage because there is no peace process that President Trump's promoting. It's an annexation plan primarily, and that I think is going to get into some hot water here politically as well as potentially in Israel. But nobody has confidence that Jared Kushner, who right now is apparently in charge of our response to the coronavirus, is going to be able to do anything on Middle East peace.
With this new Israeli government, is the plan to perhaps annex some West Israeli settlements in the West Bank?
U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo saying, you know what, it's all up to the Israelis.
As for the annexation in the West Bank, the Israelis will ultimately make those decisions. That's an Israeli decision, and we will work closely with them to share with them our views of this in a private setting.
What needs to happen is we need to see a way for the Trump administration to get the Palestinians to the table and to get the Israelis to back off of annexation. That's at least a somewhat of a decent baseline start that they should be moving towards. But until that happens, nobody here is going to have confidence beyond perhaps Jared Kushner and a couple of folks at the White House that they're moving towards anything known as peace. Well, Joe Biden is a realist. Joe Biden is someone who stands for American national security, and he was, as vice president, an incredibly strong advocate for the Iran nuclear deal. He supports and has supported for decades the two-state solution. He got into a bit of a kerfuffle about a decade ago when he was in Israel and Netanyahu announced a settlement expansion. Didn't go very well. I think he's going to look at this and all the problems that we have right now globally and how the Trump administration is pulled out from global leadership across the board. And he's going to take a position that is aligned with where American Jews are, which is support for Israel, support for peace, support for diplomacy. And that's going to be something where he's going to have a lot of backing when he goes into the White House in January.
You know, Mike, hearing that makes it a little more understandable why Prime Minister Netanyahu especially wanted to address that annexation issue this summer, well before that November election.